19th, 2021. Today is a B day. Attention SPF students, it's yearbook week. The yearbook is the best way to remember your high school years. This yearbook is making history, so don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime keepsake. Current price is $95. Books are selling fast. Buy yours today. Attention softball players, there will be a preseason Raiders softball meeting on Wednesday, February 24th at 6 p.m. All new players should email Coach Jess at jholnick@spfk12.org for the Zoom link by Tuesday, February 23rd. If you cannot attend the meeting but are interested in playing, please contact Coach Jess by email. Students, 2 new service clubs have been added to the co-curricular list at SPFHS, Hunger Heroes and the Chelsea Senior Home Making Posters Project. Check them out on the website for more information. Attention Italian Club members, our next meeting will be on Wednesday, February 24th at 2 p.m. Please note the change in time. If you have any questions, please reach out to Signora Della Pietra or Signora Cudron. Grazie.
What's going on, Raider Nation? I'm here with my boy Jack Manville, Michael DePaula, and we're here to talk about their futures, whether that be college, out of college. We're going to get the tea on that. All right, so first of all, guys, how's the college application process been? Which schools have you applied to?
Well, it's been different. Well, I mean, I've only gone through it once, so I don't know what it's like before. But honestly, for me, it hasn't been as stressful as everyone props it up to be. And I was able to get my applications done, before December. And it was stressful for a couple weeks, but once I got it done, it was out of the way. And that was nice. But if you're asking what colleges, I got Villanova, Michigan, Tufts, RPI, Lehigh, Virginia Tech, and Vanderbilt. Oh, and Rutgers.
Mike, how about you? How's the college application process been for you?
Pretty good. It took me like 2 weeks to do all my applications. I only did like 7 schools because I didn't want to waste my time doing like 14 schools. Like, I don't know how people did that,
No way.
I would say it was stressful, but I wasn't like freaking out about it. You just got to do it, I applied to Duke, UPenn, Vanderbilt, Notre Dame, Villanova, Lehigh, and Rutgers. I've only heard back from Rutgers so far, so everything else is in like March and April.
Absolutely. Yeah, do you guys have a top 3 list, like some schools like you're more interested in than others?
Yeah, I think me and Mike may have the same top school, which is Villanova. And then from there, it goes Villanova, Michigan, and then Tufts for me.
For me, I would say my top choice right now is Notre Dame, and then Villanova, and then probably Vanderbilt if I get in,
Nice. I think I've told you, how I said, I want to go into personal training and be like a real estate agent, out of college.
Yeah, you don't need to go to college for that.
Exactly. Why would I go $100,000?
You don't need to waste money for that.
4 years. Exactly. Yeah. So that's why, I'm just learning about investing right now and just starting to do it and actually save money because I can't save money for the life of me. So I might as well start now. But
yeah, and I mean in general, we're all right. I'll go. In general, I think that college isn't for everyone. Even if you're smart or not smart, you could be very smart and not go to college and find your own path. Yeah. Well, like you said, there, a lot of people think that college is the only way to go. But
yeah, it's also everyone says you need to go to college, but you really don't need to go to college if you doing something.
People to live to a certain structure in their life so much, and there's I'm not saying I'm a genius by any means Elon Musk or something, but he's you don't need to go to all those people that start those huge companies and stuff, so many of them dropped out of school or didn't even go because they had a vision, they just acted on it, you know what I mean? It's not a lot of these people came from money either. They made it,
Yeah, and I think another thing is which major you pick, because I think there's certain majors where you're wasting your money if you go to college and it's just a 4-year vacation. Yeah. While there's other majors that are worth your money. And I think it's a little tough for kids our age because we're told to pick basically we're supposed to pick our career path, pick our major, and we can switch, but yeah, that's been like the one thing that worries me. It's just like, did I pick the right major? Did I do?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that leads me into my next question. And that's, do you guys have an idea of what major you guys want to do going into school?
Yeah, well, I actually did engineering for every single college, and the reason is because I want to do ROTC, Navy, and in order to do that, you have to be in like a tier one major, which is like like STEM, like science, technology, engineering, math. So there's that, and I just think that engineering is one of the better majors in terms of I think that you don't have to you don't have to necessarily major in business because I think a lot of these companies will look at an engineering student and say that person knows how to learn, that person knows how to challenge themselves because it is one of the more challenging majors.
Yeah, so I'm also planning on going to school for civil engineering. I'm planning on getting a minor in aerospace, and hopefully I can do something with that. I'm not really sure about it. Um, but yeah, I just chose engineering because it's like a very like safe, steady path. It's also what I want to do. It's very interesting, you know. But also, if I go through college and I realize that engineering isn't what I want to do, I can always you can do a lot with an engineering major. So it's always good to have.
Exactly. There's so many people that will go for like an engineering degree and end up being like a complete.
You could be
like,
a doctor and have an engineering degree.
Yeah, exactly. So going right out of school, right? Like, what type of job do you guys plan on obtaining? Like, do you have a particular like path you have in mind? Do you know absolutely nothing about what you want to do out of college, or do you have a specific idea?
Well, I think it's hard to predict the future, and if you don't want to go to school or into the military or anything like that, I think that um, going to a good school pays off in terms of internships because that's basically, for a lot of these kids, if they don't get an internship, they're kind of lost. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try to get my master's after college, and then I'll probably work for my dad for a little because he's an engineer as well. But yeah, about those internships. I'm just gonna be trying to get them all throughout college, like throughout the summer, because that's good experience.
Mike, Jack, thanks so much for coming on here and answering some questions. I wish the best to you guys in your futures and at college, and keep me updated on the school.
Thanks for having us, Benji. It's a pleasure, boys.
Thank you, sir.